All right, here we go. We are going to run through pretty quickly because I know we've already covered some of this stuff. It'll be just a little review for some of you, but if you were absent when we started this, I know we've done 1 or 2 days of our Shark Tank business plan already, but here we go. Something to revert back to if you have decided to change your item or whatever that or just need to change your business plan a little. Okay, so name of company. Number one, I always recommend maybe not putting your name in the company name unless you're planning on having that go down as like when you retire, your company dissolves or you're passing it down to a family member, but a lot of people aren't going to want to purchase a business from you that is named after you. Just something to consider. Not saying it's wrong, just saying you might want to possibly think about that. Also, the name of your company should say something about what you do. All right. Um, Unless you're Google, Google has figured out a way. I had no idea what Google was or is or meant, and now we use it as a verb in everyday life. So, again, there are certain exceptions, but really think about your company name, especially as a small business trying to get the name out there. You don't want to make people think by hearing your name that you do one thing and you actually don't do anything close to that. You do something completely different. Can be confusing for your customers. Description, this is basically just exactly what you do, what you sell, how you make money, how you generate revenue, what you provide. Do you provide services? Do you provide products? So on and so forth. What do those products look like? How do they work? What problem do they solve? That's your description. And again, each of these is going, you don't need a heading for your company. You'll just type in your company name. And you can always change your company name as we go all the way through the bottom when we start designing our logo. Description, I do want that heading at least bolded, whether you underline it or not, that's completely up to you, but I want to be able to tell which section you're in so you can just do the outline just how I am with your own information. Company summary, who founded it, why was it founded, when was it founded, obviously it's 2020, what is your key product or service, pretty straightforward. Products and services, detailed description of what your company offers. Okay, that you might offer 3 products, you might offer 1 product, you might offer 50 products. I don't want you to list all 50. Just put something in there in the descriptions of those products. We also offer these in 27 different colors or whatever that might look like. Some you'll have a product with a follow-up service. Some will be a service with a follow-up product. However that looks for your business, all of them are going to be just a little bit different. Target market, this is super important. This is really what I want you guys to focus in on, is who is going to be buying your products. When we start talking about the marketing of our services and of our products, we need to find out who is most likely to purchase our products, to use our services, whatever that is. But that's where we're going to spend our marketing dollars, and we don't want to waste marketing dollars. If I have a golf club company, I don't want to be advertising and marketing to people who don't golf. That's not my target market. I'm going to probably be looking at males in the age ranges of 35 to 60, active lifestyle, probably middle to higher income because golf is an expensive sport slash hobby. I might have a specific geographic location of where I am looking. I might be looking for, might be targeting families, might be targeting maybe just individuals, might be targeting teenagers, married families, lots of different things that you go in there, but at least 3 for the target market. 3 ways to identify who is most likely to buy your products and services. Next one is our location and distribution. This is how are your customers going to get your products and services? So where are you going to be located? Do you have a physical store? Do you just have an online presence? Do you need a warehouse? Do you need a kiosk? Do you actually need foot traffic in order to sell these? Where are you going to sell them? How are people going to find you? How are people going to buy your products? If you need to be in Oak Park Mall, which is a pretty bad place to be right now since the mall is shut down, go look up, see how much they charge for their square footage and figure out how much area you need. If you need a 10 by 10 foot room, that's 100 square feet. Okay, so just multiply the length and the width of the room or the size that you need. A lot of this, I believe, is probably going to be online or in home. Try to keep your costs as low as you possibly can, especially at the beginning when we're not quite generating revenue yet. But if you do need warehouse space, retail space, go and try to find an exact location and get an estimate of what that might cost. Competition, 3 competitors that are going to compete directly with you. Okay, directly with you. So if you have a pizza restaurant and there's Gino's Pizza in New York City, that's not a direct competitor. They're selling pizza in New York City. You're selling pizza in Kansas City. It's completely different. Okay, so find people who are most likely to steal your target market away from you for the competition. Next, our employees. This is who we are going to need in order to run our business. That might just mean you are the only employee. That might mean it's you and an hourly worker. That might mean it is you and another salaried worker. All right? What are their job titles? What are their job responsibilities? What is your job title? What is your responsibility? How much are you going to be paying them per month and per year? So if it's hourly, if you pay your hourly employee $10 an hour and they work 10 hours a week, that's $100 a week. There's 4.2 weeks in a month, so that's $420 per month. And then multiply that by 12, and that's how much you pay them per year. Salary is going to be basically how much you are going to pay them throughout the year. So if you pay them $40,000, that's going to be their yearly salary. To figure out how much you pay them per month, you're going to divide that number by 12. All right, same thing with yourself. I would not go crazy. Remember, you are a pre-revenue business, so paying yourself $300,000, that's going to be a giant red flag, and yeah, nobody's going to invest in your business if you're trying to draw out $300,000 plus. You can only pay people what you have in your account. So maybe you can't hire these people until you start generating revenue, and that's okay. Just put in there like, I have plans to expand to 10 employees, but we need to get to X amount of revenue or X amount of sales in order to do that. Okay? So again, try to keep costs as low as you can for right now. Marketing. What are you going to do to get the word out to your target market? Are you going to advertise online? That seems to be very popular. Television is, you have a huge reach, not a real specific target market, but it's very, very expensive. It's very expensive just in order to create the content. Can be tens of, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars just to create it before you actually pay for that time on the television. Radio is a lot cheaper and a lot easier to generate and a lot cheaper to generate as well. Billboard, think about, I always think about Bob Hamilton. I mean, they spend a ton of money on marketing, which drives their prices up. Part of the reason why their services are more expensive than a lot of the others. But you see them all over the place. I saw them on the news this morning. I hear them on 810 Sports Radio every morning with the Border Patrol. Every time I drive downtown, I see a billboard. I see signage on their headquarters over off of 75th and I-35, those big pink vans driving all over the place. I've seen them in the newspaper. I've seen them in the Yellow Pages. They don't quite have a Bob Hamilton Little Caesars guy. Well, Little Caesars is out of business here in the KC metro area. I think there's one... Anyway, I think there's one in KCK or KC Mo, but not in Johnson County anymore. Anyway, they don't have a heating plumbing guy standing out on the corner, but I don't know how much. I don't know if that would do any good. So think about 3 ways that you would like to advertise for your business and how much it would cost. Okay, so 3 ways you'd like to advertise for your business and how much that will cost. I would definitely, absolutely do social media, and that can be free. You don't have to pay for social media. You can pay for it, but I'll give you one right there. Social media, tell me where you want it. Do you want to use Instagram? Do you want to use Snapchat? Do you want to use Twitter? Do you want to use Facebook? That can be fine. It can be free for one. I want you to pay for 2 other ways that you're going to market your business. Maybe that's flyers. Maybe that's, I walked by a truck at Hy-Vee the other day and it was a lawn and landscape business, and on his tailgate, or her tailgate, I don't know if it was a guy or a gal, they had magnets on the back of their tailgate, and it was like, please take one. And you take that magnet and you put it on your fridge, and then, oh, I need a retaining wall built, or I need my trees trimmed or bushes planted or mulch or rock patio, whatever it is. Oh, it's on my refrigerator, and that's a way that their company markets. And it's really, really low cost. I think those things probably cost like a nickel each to put on the back of the the pickup truck. So you come up with, one can be social media, two can be more generic, but the third one, I want you to be really creative with your business, a way that you can reach your target market. Okay, your target market. How are you going to reach it for your business? Really be creative with that third one. And then the last thing that we're going to do for today is coming up with 2 promotions that your company will run. One can be a grand opening. So, hey, we sell, we're a baseball bat company. We sell wood bats, and our grand opening promotion is buy one, get one free, or buy one, free returns with free shipping, something like that, to kind of try to drum up sales, to try to get people to try our products. That's what we want to do. We want to get products into our consumers' hands so they can tell their friends about it. They can post on social media about it. It could be some sort of contest. You could run a raffle. You could run a social media contest where they post pictures using your products. You could send out free products. You could do a number of different things, but come up with 2 promotions that will stir up interest in your business. And this could be break-even promotions. You don't have to be making a whole lot of money on this, because what we're doing, we're using this as like a form of marketing where we're spreading the word. So we're not trying to get rich off of this promotion, but we're really trying to grow our brand for this business and try to get people to know who we are, what we do, and why we do it. All right? That is business plan day number 1. Next class, we will do day number 2, and we will keep rolling on this. But I want you guys to get up through promotions for today, and we'll be presenting these before we know it. All right? Good luck, guys. Email me if you have any questions.